Good morning, my wonderful friends. Magus with you on a beautiful day in Asha. I'm so excited. We're in Asha 11 and 12. And my friends, this is going to change everything. You're going to actually set the course for your future today. And I don't have to do a lot of teaching with these two because in our last video, Scorpio full moon, Magus astrology, we covered what's behind the energies going on right now. So if you haven't seen that, please make sure you watch that, my friends. But just the reading of this, you're going to understand everything. It's so powerful. So we're in Asha 11. Listen to this. A couple of things I want you to think about is, one, you are a chosen vessel. Never forget that, my friends. It's not an accident that you're here in the order of the Magi. You are a chosen vessel. And my friends, I consider Asha 11 to be the way because it shows us what we have to do to get where we want to be. It's like a map. It says, I will release my own ideas to receive God's idea. And then it says, removing the corruption puts potentialities to their proper use. You must burn out the impurities to find true essence. Purity is a must. And then get this is going to totally make sense with the message we gave earlier with the full moon in Scorpio. If your vessel is mixed with poison, pour it out. What is that poison, right? It's wrong ideas. It's wrong stories that we've told ourselves, or maybe the matrix religions and society and politics have told us, that we've made our own truth. We need to pour out that poison out of our vessel, out of our hearts and minds. And then we need to fill it with pure substance, something that's real. Remember, we talked about this in the earlier verses, that there's a real above all real. There's things that seem real, right? Survival of the fittest, and just that it's good sometimes, it's bad sometimes. You can't get away from paying taxes and death, and just all the things that has been drilled into us to keep us bound and slaves, my friends. But it seems so real, right? When your parents are telling you these things, and your priests are telling you these things, and the leaders of the country are telling you these things, you think, well, it must be true. They even send you off to school to get educated in these ideas and stories, and they brainwash you with these stories, and these stories become your stories, and now you're creating out of those ideas and thoughts held. We got to pour out that poison, my friends, and fill it with real, pure substance, that real above all real. What is it? It's word. It's the perfect creator's perfect idea. It's the original word, my friends. It goes on to say, it takes a long time to purify a vessel, one drop at a time. That's what most people do. They're not ready just to dump out their vessel and say, good spirit, fill me. I want truth. I want that original word, and are brave enough to just pour out their vessel. They let it just kind of one thought come in, one drop, and you can take a vessel, a cup filled with, say, red juice, and start dropping clear water into it, and over a long, long time, it'll turn clear. But my friends, that's a long time. We want to change our lives now, don't we? It goes on to say that is too much trust in time. We don't know how long we have in time space. We came here on a mission as light workers to raise the evolution of this world. We don't have time to one drop. We need to pour out our vessels and let spirit, good spirit, fill us with his truth. And then this leads so perfect, my friends, into Asha 12. This is everybody's favorite, Asha 12. It says, there is nothing for me outside. My friends, it's telling us we have to go inside. We can't be looking outside, especially in this time. You don't look at the problem, right? We look at the solution. We don't look at the form and matter that's been made out of the wrong ideas and stories. We go inside and we start writing a new story. It says, I've spent too long, and can you relate with this? I have spent too long looking outside of myself, looking for meaning, purpose, affirmation, approval, love, truth, happiness, and God, just to find myself ever searching. Isn't that how it is with the matrix religions and education system? They tell you, just, from a small child, they take you and they put you in school. You don't even want to leave mommy and daddy and home yet. And they start brainwashing you, right? And then you go through your, whole youth in a school system, and they're putting these stories in you because you're always seeking, you're always trying to reach something. And then depending on your career, you can spend up to 10 years in college now trying to get a career, right? And we're not even just talking the time in school. You go home, you have hours of homework. It takes up your whole early life with their I was going to say brainwashing, but let's be kind, education, but you never get it. How many people do I come in contact with and they say, Magus, I did everything they told me to do. I spent my whole life in their school system and I'm still broke as a joke, and I can't even pay my mortgage. I don't have enough money for the insurance and food, and I surely can't take a vacation. Their idea of vacation is going to grandma's house, for the weekend. It's got to stop. How do we stop it though? That's the problem, right? I have people tell me, I've been looking for healing in my life. I've been looking for God all my life, and I went to their churches and I read their books, and I still can't reach it, my friends. It's been designed that way to keep you as just a good soldier, as a cog in their wheel, to keep, just bringing in money to their coffers, but leaving you always just the worker, the broke. And they'll give you little bits here and there and a little praise, but it don't mean nothing. And you know it, my friends. So what do we do about it, right? What are we going to do? It tells us. It says, I quiet all the many thoughts and ideas and stories. That's a nice way of saying it, isn't it? I like what it said in Asha 11. Dump that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of it. Don't have it. It's a lie. It's druge. It's illusion. It's never going to bring what you want in your life. Dump it out. But we'll go with this. So I quiet all the many thoughts and ideas and stories, and I go inside myself. It ain't going to be found out there, my friends. You ain't going to find it in their churches. You ain't going to find it in their books. You ain't going to find it in their slimy priest. You ain't going to find it in their politics full of lies and manipulation. My friends, you're going to find it inside right here, because the perfect creator put all the wisdom right in your heart of hearts. There's where you're going to find your Savior. That's where you're going to find your God. You're going to find your truth. You're going to find your happiness. You're going to find your purpose, my friends. It goes on to say, then I realize there's no separation from my good, my God. Isn't that what the matrix religions tell you? You're separated from God. Now you got to do all the steps we tell you. You need to work for us. You need to give us your money. You need to do what we tell you need to do. Then maybe you can find God, right? No, my friends. You ain't going to ever find it outside of yourself. Good God is in you. You are one. All the truth, happiness you are looking for, it's in you right now. And now that you know that, it is. Asha is. Good is. Because you start to have a new story inside of you. You're starting to write a new future. You're writing your future right now with the stories and thoughts you hold. And you know what? You're holding thoughts right now like, I am one with my God, my good right now. God good is omnipresent. That means my good is here right now. My happiness is right here right now. Now you're starting to create out of that place. I can bring happiness and joy and peace and love into my home right now, no matter what's going on out there. And my friends, then it's to begin to spread. Feelings and emotions are contagious, aren't they? You see it with fear and worry and dread and control and all the things the Matrix tries to put on you. But you know what? Enough of us start coming together and start speaking this highest truth, the real above all real. We're going to change the atmosphere, and we're going to rule the air, and we're going to raise the evolution of this earth. It's so beautiful, my friends, and it's restoring us to our rightful place. We come from good spirit. We're made of good spirit. And my friends, we're going to create good spirit here right now. I love what Patanjali says. He says, ignorance is the notion that takes the self, the true self, which is joyful and pure and eternal, to be the non-self, which is painful, unclean, and temporary. Ignorance is the primary cause of all bondage. Ignorance is the primary cause of all bondage, meaning not knowing who we truly are. We've taken on the stories and ideas and identity that the Matrix has given us. And that's why with the story and thought and vibration we're holding, we just keep creating it. Time to pour it out, or quiet all the many ideas and stories, my friends. So let's do that today, and it's going to bring us perfectly into our next Asha 13. So excited. As you know, Asha 13 is my all-time favorite. Guys, you want to see what love looks like? My Asha book is completely disintegrating, and I love it. My friends, all of my dreams and visions are written here, even onto the pages out of the book. In my book, every page written on, highlighted. I mean, you get so much more out of Asha than just the writings of Asha. Spirit's going to speak to you, and you're going to start writing in between all the other letters these higher truths, my friend. That's the beauty of Asha, my friends. Every time you read it, Spirit gives you more and more and more, and then you want to see power like you've never seen it. Start being a vessel that the Spirit can use. Start sharing love and peace and joy and Asha, the perfect creator's perfect idea, and watch magics and miracles start working in your life, because you're going to receive more power for your mission, my friends. It's so beautiful. Guys, I love you so much. If you're enjoying these, do me a favor. It helps me when you hit the like button. It makes me feel good, and I like to feel good, God. I like to know that I'm loved and appreciated also, my friends. And share these messages, growing it. That's why I do this every day, because I want to see this grow, because I'm in a hurry, my friends, and I'm excited for what's to come. We're writing a new vibration. We're writing our future story right now, and I've seen it, and it is good. Guys, I love you so much. We'll see you next time.